Welcome to the shit show, because today we're tearing apart a take so brain dead it makes XUC look like a stand-up and smart gentleman. Anime is just cartoons. Oh, you sweet summer child. Did you come up with that little gem while watching Peppa Pig and snorting crayons? I've been drowning in anime for years, yelling at Naruto filler, ugly crying over clannad, and wondering why every third show has a beach episode with more jiggle physics than a Jello factory. And let me tell you, this ain't SpongeBob. Anime is a chaotic fever dream that'll make you laugh, sob, and question your life's choices, often in the same episode. Calling it just cartoons is like calling EDP just a school threat. Nah, he's a worldwide threat. Let's break this down real quick. First off, cartoons are what you slap on for your little cousin so he stops eating the remote. Paw Patrol, Dora the Explorer, maybe Phineas and Ferb if you're feeling a little cultured. Anime doesn't give a single flying crap about your feelings. Hunter x Hunter starts with a kid fishing off a whale, all cute and wholesome, right? Then bam! Chimera ants are eating people's faces, Gon's losing his mind, and the soundtrack stopping harder than your mom when you forget to take out the trash. Gintama's out here doing dick jokes and Star Wars parodies in one breath, then hitting you with a war arc that leaves you sobbing over a samurai with a perm. Tell me, where's the Scooby-Doo episode where Shaggy rips a demon in half and screams about his dead dog? Oh wait, if anime is just cartoons, then why does it look like a slaughterhouse exploded half the time? Attack on Titan isn't here to play patty cake. It's giant naked dudes chowing down on humans like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Blood spraying everywhere, and Eren Yeager turning into a screaming meat puppet to punch holes in walls. Bluey wasn't out here decapitating Bingo while Bluey yells about freedom. Or take Berserk. Guts is swinging a sword bigger than your student debt, wandering through guts and gore, all while his best friend turns into a demon and screws him over harder than a mobile game microtransaction. That's not a cartoon, that's a war crime with better animation. Even the cute stuff pulls no punches. Man in the Abyss lures you in with the big-eyed chibi kids. All, aw, look at the little adventurers. Then surprise, arms are snapping, kids are bleeding out, and you're googling trauma counseling near me. Dora's not climbing down a hell pit while Swiper gets disemboweled by a cave monster. Anime doesn't care if you're clutching your teddy bear. It'll rip your heart out. Animate to tears in 4K. Speaking of tears, anime loves to emotionally kneecap you like it's an auditioning for Sadness Olympics. Clannad After Story starts as some fluffy high school romance. Cue the cherry blossoms, then suddenly you're watching a dude lose his wife, raise a kid alone, and spoiler alert, that kid dies too. I was a mess, bruh. Ugly crying into my ramen while the violin soundtrack hits notes so tragic it could make a rock apologize. Or take Your Lie in April. Piano kid, violin girl. Sounds like a PBS voucher, right? Wrong. It's a slow motion train wreck of depression, abusive moms, and terminal illness. Capped off with a final that leaves you staring at the wall wondering why beauty hurts so damn much. I'm over here bawling like I just lost my dog and you're telling me this is the Dora crowd? Kids don't need that kind of baggage. They're too busy arguing over who gets the red crayon. Anime is out here swinging for your soul and it doesn't care if you're ready. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather the double D's in the frame. Anime is hornier than a rabid convention, and it's not subtle about it either. High School DxD is basically softcore porn with a plot thinner than a paper towel. Every episode dripping with more cleavage than the Hooters grand opening. You think little Timmy's munching goldfish and cheering as Issei gropes his way to Demon Lord status? Nah, that's for the neckbeards in their mom's basement furiously debating best girl on X. Even the normal stuff can't escape it. Fairy Tail has Lucy's clothes ripping off every fight like she's allergic to fabric. And Kill la Kill turns outfits into a weaponized fetish so wild to make a priest sweat. Japan's animating thighs and panty shots like it's an art form, man. And you're telling me this is the preschool squad? Bro, if Sesame Street had an episode where Elmo tripped face first into Cookie Monster's rack, maybe I'd buy it. Anime's horniness is a neon sign screaming adults only, and yet people still think it's Teletubbies with subtitles. Wake up, man. Anime doesn't spoon feed you either like some brain dead cartoon. It's got stories so twisted you need a PhD in Red Bull to keep up. Beyond Genesis, Evangelion is the king here. Giant robots fighting aliens on the surface, but underneath it's a stew of religious metaphors. And Shinji whining louder than a broken smoke alarm. I'm 20 minutes in and I'm already googling what's an angel anyway, and wondering if I've got daddy issues too. That's not just cartoons, that's philosophy lecture with better mechs. Steins Gate starts as a quirky time travel romp, then bam, you're untangling paradoxes crying over microwave bananas. Kids can barely follow Blue's Clues without asking why his palm prints are glowing. Anime's dropping 50 episode arcs with betrayals, flashbacks, and side characters who get more screen time than your average MCU villain. And if that's for the diaper brigade, then so is Inception. Here's the clincher. The just cartoons crowd doesn't even watch anime. They see bright colors and big eyes and think it's Peppa Pig with soy sauce. They don't get the weebs on X arguing sub versus dub like it's World War III, or the cons where grown adults drop $500 on a ram body pillow. Anime is a culture, a beast, and it's got adults in a chokehold tighter than Goku's grip on a spirit bomb. One Piece is 1,000+ episodes of pirates, warlords, and rubber dude punching gods. Kids don't have the stamina for that. I barely do, and I've got a car payment. The fans prove it. Scroll X and you'll see 30-year-olds debating whether Gojo could beat Naruto. Not little Jimmy asking if Pikachu's napping. Anime is a billion-dollar empire built on manga, merch, and overpriced ramen bowls with Sasuke's face on them. So anime is just cartoons? Nah fam, it's a rollercoaster of gore, tears, and horniness and plots thicker than a brick wall, all wrapped up in a culture that got adults by the throat. It's not Teletubbies, it's a shotgun blast of insanity that will leave you reeling. Sure, there's Doraemon for the ankle biters, but that's the outlier. Anime's for anyone with a pulse, and a talent for Japan's wildest fever dreams. If you can't see that, enjoy your Peppa Pig rerun. Us weebs will be over here crying, laughing, and arguing about waifus. Take stat, bury it.